Hello everyone and welcome to Dispatch Radio. I am your host Russ Rizzo, and today we are very excited to debut a new ongoing series we're calling Profiles in Motion. I want to thank our friend Scott Jones, creator of FindingUltra.com and the Finding Ultra podcast, for sparking this idea during our very first recording session more than 2 years ago. As we sat in Lori Nakauchi's basement in Lakewood, Colorado, Scott pointed out the irony of a bunch of outdoor enthusiasts sitting inside on our butts recording a podcast. Well, today we're pleased to present to you a full episode, none of which was recorded sitting on a butt, but rather running, scrambling, and nearly falling off of North Table Mountain in Golden, while interviewing La Sportiva's Quinn Carrasco. A note for our listeners on the Front Range, we hope to see you out on Thursday, November 8th at Berkeley Park Running Company in Denver. We'll be recording with the Trail Sisters, and we'd love to hear your suggestions for people to include in our Profile in Motion series. Drop us a line at info@dispatchradio.com or find us on Instagram or Facebook.
Backcountry Colorado, hiking, backpacking.
I did a lot of marathons. I was convinced to do some ultras.
Climbing, and I do filming and photography.
I just like the ultras because I love the community. I just think that everybody is so nice, whether they're the first place finishers or, us that kind of mosey along.
Put your scrambling gloves on.
I think this is our spot. What do you think?
This is it, yeah.
I am on North Table Mountain outside of Golden, Colorado, doing a Profile in Motion with Quinn Carrasco from La Sportiva. Quinn, welcome to the show. Paint a picture. What are we doing?
Hey, we're going up North Table right now. It's just after 6 a little bit, and it's kind of cruiser, straight up, kind of third class.
We are literally rock climbing while podcasting. We got a group of runners out with the Golden Mountain Runners.
Yeah, this is part of the North Table Golden Hell Week route. Out here previewing the course. Golden Hell Week's virtual race that we created here with 5 of the most iconic trails out here in Jeffco that basically all surround Golden. Watch out for that loose rock. So we got Lookout, Galbraith, North Table, South Table, and Apex. And all in all, it totals about 32 miles, 6,500 feet of elevation gain. You just go out and you run any of those 5 days. And sorry, I can't breathe.
We are catching up our breath at the top of North Table Mountain. So Quinn, this is a virtual race. So you got your Strava, you got the route, you can go right on your website. You can follow along, and you can actually kind of compete with people kind of on your own time. What is the thinking behind that?
Well, basically, you got so many different people that love trail running and that are avid trail runners in our community. And actually, it was something I realized after the first time we ran this was that there were so many people, which happened to be 3 years ago, or 2016, 2 years ago. There were so many people that came out of the woodworks that I'd never met before. We have such a robust trail running community, but we are all split up by our lifestyle, our work, our families. And so this is really something that can bring us all together because it encompasses everybody that can trail run for, somewhere between 6 and 12 hours over Monday through Friday. So if that means you have to lose a little sleep because you work a normal 9 to 5, or if maybe you have more flexibility, you can get out and run in the middle of the day.
You got a pretty cool job. La Sportiva, you manage events and work with a lot of interesting athletes. All right, so give us a fun story about an athlete you've worked with.
Well, there's this one athlete who keeps sending me really dirty clothes. First it was a pair of shoes in this plastic box that I think if you open the box, it'd probably make that sound. And then the last one was a shirt in a shadow box. It was actually really nice. It had, it was all pinned up and had the bib from the Grand Ultra in it. The shoes were from Marathon des Sables, that stage race in the Sahara Desert. Her name's Jack Mariash. Jack's Mariash, and she lives out in Park City. She owns Stoked Roasters, is her coffee company, and so she's an entrepreneur, a business owner. She's an ultra runner. We love doing things with her.
We gotta get her on the show.
Oh yeah, she'd love it.
What about the hordes of women that follow Tony Krapicka around? Is that true? We are now scrambling down. What would you say this is, class?
Probably third class.
We got third class scrambling going on. Do you have advice for people that are trying to engage with a brand like La Sportiva on just some common tips on doing that?
What I tell people when I have the opportunity to directly is to create your own personal brand. Tony, Anton Krupicka as an example, he has an incredible personal brand. People, let's say you come to me with your first time you come, or you email, and it's like, hey, I'm thinking about starting a blog. I just got into running. I think I should be sponsored. And it's kind of like, well, maybe see if you like blogging. Try blogging for a year. See what happens. See what it does to your life and how you interact with it. And then and see how you like community building and sharing the sport with newcomers and with veterans alike. Then let's say you come back after a year and you're like, hey, I love blogging. I've been getting so much great feedback. I have really high engagement rate on social media and through blogs. And when I go to events, people recognize me and ask me about my latest adventure, or they're reaching out to me on ways that I can or that they can try the things I've done, or they tell me about ways that it's inspired the lifestyle change that's been a really positive impact on their life. And that's when I think people really get it, and when they're really psyched. So a lot of people say, oh, well, I don't want to do blatant self-promotion, and it's really not. When you start getting that feedback that is so positive, you'll see right away that you're really creating a positive impact by sharing stoke and creating inspiration.
We're going down steep, rocky inclines in the dark.
The best thing you can do is remember that the people in these small companies in the marketing team are getting so many emails every day. You really got to make yourself stand out. You have to reach out a lot, frequently. And I always say, just keep delivering. Don't ask what to do. Just do something. Create a product and then send it over. And, provide a small thing. And then say, if you like that, I can do more. I like doing this, and I can do it over and over again. And I think it would be a great partnership if we did.
So, Quinn, anything else you want to touch on before we get done with this run here?
Definitely come check out Golden Hell Week next week. It's October 28th through November 2nd. Information can be found at goldenhellweek.com. But it's going to be awesome. You can come to our info night at Bentgate Mountaineering on Thursday, October 25th at 6 p.m. We'll be running the South Table Mountain loop from Bentgate Mountaineering. And then afterwards, I'll be showing everybody how to upload their time to the website. Yeah, see you guys out there, and happy trails.
Quinn Carrasco, our first profile in motion. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we did it without any injuries. Knock on wood. Crash. Too early to call it safe. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Did you enjoy the episode? We'd love your feedback. Feel free to drop a review in Apple Podcasts, share this with a friend, or track us down on the socials. Do you have a suggestion for someone we should feature in this Profiles in Motion series? Drop us a line at info@dispatchradio.com.